Hello friends, good evening all of you. So today's session we are going to say about methods of teaching in institutions of higher learning. So in teaching aptitude unit 1. So today little bit we are going to move on to the full and full theories, and last one depends on the theory we can see PYQs also. So we can start. First one, teaching methods. What are the methods of teaching? These are the things we are going to start. These are methods of teaching. First one, demonstration method. So what is demonstration? There's a teaching approach which the instructor explain the concept by performing an experiment. Actually, it's going to explain through live demonstration, live demo, practicals, and like this. It's a practical activity. So instead of relying only on a verbal explanation or oral explanation, students observe the procedure what we are doing, and they can understand through live session. That is the things, the demonstration. So example we can say any types, even science, anything we can take. Stats, computer or chemicals or whatever. And lecture method. The lecture method is a traditional teaching technique, whereas the instructor presents information verbally to the group of learners. So it is used for introducing, for example, new concept, explaining, we can explain theories and converge a large amount of content within a limited time it will go. For example, we can take a professor explains a concept of any AI or artificial intelligence or whatever any subjects. By presenting, we can through slides it can present and definitions and historical developments and real world applications through real world example also they can say. Next one, project method. So project methods encourage students to learn completing meaningful project individually, or they can even team also depends on the their syllabus. So students investigate what is the problem, and they have to analyze the information, and what is it they have to do the design solutions, and they have to finding their problems also, problem solving methods. So this is a learner centered approach actually. It's a, they have to get a creativity, collaborations, and critical thinking. So students develop a library management systems, for project for semester also. And heuristic method. What is heuristic? So this promotes a self learning through exploration and discovery. So here, instead of providing direct answers, the teacher presents a problem or research questions, and encourages students to investigate using books, journals, and resources and experiments. So here, teachers act as a facilitator or mentor. So students are asked to identify where computer networks are some becomes slow, and they investigate possible reasons using some networking tools and technical resources before presenting their findings. So like this, any topic that just they can give. Next one, kinetic is a learning. This learning also called hands-on training. That's a full and full we can call this is a hands-on training concept. So this is hands-on training means it's like a practical. So learning through physical activities and direct experience rather than passive listening. So students actively participate experiments is like a practicals, workshops, hands-on training, workshops with hands-on training they can give, and exercises, model building, and simulations are to strengthen understanding and concept. So next one, it's a flipped classroom. Flipped classroom means nothing. This is the theoretical content before attending a class. Just students watch a recorded lecture or any at home itself. So during the class, they solve the problems related to some questions with faculty guidance. That's all. So they will be get ready for that before class itself. Yes, so this content before attending the class through recorded videos, online lectures, digital notes, and reading materials. So classroom time just is used for discussion, problem solving, and just clarification of doubts. This approach increases student engagement and interactive. They want to be interactive session and quiz based programs, and like this they can be active learning concept. Next, a brainstorming method. Brainstorming is a collaborative teaching strategy where students freely generate multiple ideas. They have the ideas they can generate Anya for solve a problem without immediate criticism. So the focus is on creativity, innovation, and collaborative. It's collective thinking. So here, for example, students brainstorm innovative applications in like even any this one agriculture, or they can identify anything and they can come friend actually. And programmed instruction. So programmed instruction is a self-paced learning method where instructional material is organized into a small sequential steps. So student progress gradually, answer the questions after each section and receive immediate feedback. This is nothing normal. And classroom discussions as usual, this is like an interactive session. They have any questions or any doubts, they can get clarify, and they can do. And instructors guide the discussion while students actively participate by they can encourage for to encourage this one, they can conduct any types of like small activities. Next one, open learning. So open learning offers flexibility for allowing learners to study according to their own schedule. They can put own schedule, locations and phases. Students have greater responsibility for planning their learning activities and assignments. This is the main thing. It's working for professionals and distance learner. Distance learning, they are so they for them it will be best. This is called open learning. Assignment method. Assignment is a require students to apply classroom knowledge by solving problems, conducting research, and writing reports and completing practical tasks. So students prepare a report comparing SQL and like this any concept. Just they can compare and they can write also. And case study method. The case study method presents learners with real life situations or practical problems in detailed analysis. Its case study actually this analyze the strategies and they can understand how the just students exam, like for example case study like PG students and your college students they can get, not for primary or secondary students. So it's like a learner based center. Students examine facts, identify issues and evaluate alternatives and recommend appropriate solutions also. And seminar method. Seminar is an academic session which experts or students present in the specific topic. It's a, like an interactive discussion they can make up. Even participants, they can ask questions, exchange ideas, and just they can ask the clearing doubts and just okay, they can improve themselves. Simulation method. Method is one of the very important thing. Is an experimental learning technique of where learners practice tasks in an environment that closely resembles real world situations without actual risk. For example, here we can take a simulation method. Even this one. Um, what type of marine engineering and like this they will do actually real everywhere. They are doing every subject, not only that of subject, nautical science and everywhere. Just I am saying that one, but every places they are doing simulation methods nowadays. It's a very important thing. It allows students to develop a technical skills, decision making abilities and confidence before entering the professional practice. And role playing method. So role playing is an actively based method where students assume different roles and act over realistic situations. It helps develop communication, teamwork, and and leadership, empathy, and problem solving skills through experimental learning. So next one, teacher centered methods. Teacher centered methods are instructional approaches which the teacher plays an important role in planning, delivering, and evaluating the learning process. So the teacher controls the classroom activities. They will explain concept and they will guide the students throughout the session, and while learners mainly receive the information from the teacher. These methods are particularly effective for introducing new topics covering this and memory level teaching. It's one of the important like primary, secondary, like this. The full and full teacher centered concept. So characteristic of teacher centered actually. So what are the characteristics? First one, teachers is the center one. So teacher organize the lesson, explain concept, and these are the things. And students are passive learners. Like during lectures date anything, students carefully note the explanation and without participating in practical activities. Students primarily listen, observe and record information during the lesson. And traditional approach, So traditional approach, teacher-centered instruction follows a structured and systematic teaching style they will conduct actually. In school and universities also, they will plan before that only it's a lesson plan. According to that, it will go for a systematic way. And limited flexibility. The lesson plan, teaching methods, and classroom activities are usually predetermined by the teacher. So before that, they have written all the things. What are the teaching methods they have to use? What are the lessons they are going to take? And what are the activities they are going to conduct? Everything it's a pre-planned. It's by the teacher. Students have fewer opportunities to modify the learning process. And next one is a teacher's supervises learning. The teacher continuously monitor attendance, classroom disciplines, assignment like this, and assessment is conducted by the teacher and mostly one-way communication. Normally, teacher-centered methods actually normally it's a one-way communication. So these are the keywords. Subheading it's a keywords we have to understand. That's all. And teachers maintains classroom control, common teaching techniques they have to know. And what is a learner centered methods? So, learner centered methods or modern teaching approaches that place students at the heart of the learning process. Instead of simply receiving information from the teacher, the students they will ask the doubts and they are going to participate in activities and they can understand and they are going to apply the research projects and problem solving techniques and collaborative activities and any group discussion like this. They will this is student center. So the teacher serves as a facilitator here, mentor and guide, that's all, who supports students in constructing their own knowledge and developing lifelong learning skills. So here the facilitator or mentor teacher, they are going to encourage the students to work out all the things. So characteristics of learner-centered methods focus on the learner. Though the primary emphasis in the students' learning needs, interests, abilities, and active participation. And active participation, students are directly involved in the classroom activities through discussion, maybe group discussion, presentations, and projects, and anything. And flexible learning approach. So teaching strategy are adapted to accommodate different learning styles, abilities, and interests. Students may learn individually in pairs or teams depending on their learning objectives. And collaborative and pure learning is important. So collaborative is the students they can from one another by sharing ideas. Maybe they can discuss with their friends and they can just they can take seminar for other students. Maybe they guide the other students. So like this they can take pure interaction enhances the understanding and communication skills and encourages independent learning. So learners take responsibility for finding information, conducting research and solving problems with minimal direct instruction and flexible assessment, multiple channels of knowledge sharing and interactive classroom environment. And e-learning facilities are. So e-learning refers to the use of digital technologies, the internet. So it allows learners to access study materials, attend virtual classes, and complete assessments and interact with instructors for any time, any location like this. So e-learning supports and flexible and self-paced lifelong learning for students. So here, what are the e-learning methods? Massive open online courses, MOOC. So it is actually web-based courses designed to provide quality education to a large number of learners worldwide. So most MOOC courses are either free or available at a low cost, making educational accessible to everyone regardless of geographical location. So a typical MOOCs are video lectures, reading materials, assignments, discussion forums, online quizzes, final assessments, and course completion certificate will be there. And Swayam study webs of active learning of for young aspiring minds. So here we have to know some of the abbreviations also. It will be best to identify. Swayam is the Government of India national online learning platform designed to provide high quality education to learners across the country. It offers free online courses developed by leading institutions such as IIT, IIM, Central Universities, NPTEL, IGNO, and other recognized organizations. So the platform supports school education, undergraduate programs, postgraduate programs, engineering and technology, humanities, commerce, management, teacher education, skill development. So here learners can access video lectures, digital recording materials and assignments discussed forum like this. That's a like MOOC only. And next one, Swayam Prabha. Swayam Prabha is a digital educational initiative of Government of India that delivers quality educational content through direct to home, like television channel. It provides 24 into 7 educational broadcast, making learners accessible even in the areas are limited internet connectivity. The same thing, everyone they can access school, higher education, engineering, mathematics, social science, agriculture, vocational educations, and everyone. And ePathsala. ePathsala is a digital learning platform jointly developed by Ministry of Education. This question is very important. Everywhere they will ask who has developed this one. Swayam, who has developed. So like this is a very important question. Even this question make they can ask in the teaching aptitude also, higher education also they can get. So, and the National Council of Education Research and Training NCRT. It provides fees access to a wide collection of educational resources through both a website and mobile application. So, resources available include digital textbooks, audio lectures, educational videos, interactive learning materials, journal and magazines, teaching resource materials, everything. And National Program and Technology Enhanced Learning, that is called NPTEL. Again, I'll tell you, these are the abbreviations, very important. So the national program, this NPTEL is an online education initiative established by Indian Institute of Technology, IIT, and the Indian Institute of Science, IISc. Actually, it aims to improve the quality of technical and higher education, provide free online courses taught by experienced faculty member. So this NPTEL course is offered for computer science, artificial intelligence, data science, engineering, mechanical, electrical, civil engineering, mathematics, management, humanities. And some few questions we can see. Which pair of instructional categories represent the primary contrast in methods of teaching in higher education learning? So these are the things we have to know. So this is question for you. Just you can try to and work out this question. We will see with next few questions I'll take. PYQs also, some questions I'll take and I'll come for next video. Okay, and after still 2-3 videos we will get theories, teaching aptitude. After that full 2 sessions we are going to cover full and full the previous year questions, totally nearly we can cover nearly 50 to 70 questions. It will be very helpful. Just you can subscribe this channel and you can watch full video. It will be very helpful for you, those are writing net and set exam. And thank you once again. Thank you all of you. Just you can see this answer. We can work out on the next session.